I thought the movie was just plain hysterical and very interesting.
Hilarious. They act like ninjas sometimes, and also they're awesome.
Well, compared to the movie and the book, I think I like the movie better than the book because it has like a few added scenes. Because the book is also makes the three ugly farmers even uglier than they are in the movie. Me. So yeah, I guess they made them a little bit better looking in the movie.
What about you, Jeremy? Did you like one more than the other?
I like the movie better. And, well, the book, well, it's not so good because it's shorter.
Well, the differences are that the one with Hotbox. I don't know how Wes created Hotbox. It must have been pretty complicated on how he came up with that. Hotbox. I mean, whack that. Hotbox. If it was a human sport, then I would actually like to play that. It sounds a little dangerous, but dangerous kind of cool.
Would you consider Mr. Fox to be a thief because he steals food from the farmers?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. A fox has to eat. He steals it because he was hungry. His children are hungry and his wife are hungry. So, I guess it would be bad and good for him to steal chickens and ducks and goose and turkeys and apple cider or whatever.
Do you think it's more or less ethical to steal from a supermarket than it is from a farmer?
This is a pretty good question. I think I like them stealing from the supermarket because if you take one thing, then you could just replace it. Well, I guess. I don't really know. I guess that stealing both from the farm and the supermarket would probably be a good thing.
What about you, Jeremy?
Well, both of them is good also, okay, I don't know. Well, he's not actually a thief. He just needs to feed his children and everything.
I would probably say that him and his family were starving to death, and the rest of the animals were. So he has no choice but to steal. I mean, what else is he gonna eat? The animals?
Well, I say that he was making a mistake and he just needed to eat.
That's good.
Good observation. I guess because he stole everything in there. He stole practically everything from their farms, and now they're stealing from their new supermarket. Man, this fox must be trouble.
Well, I just take him to jail and prove it that he was just stealing and nothing else but just stealing, and he's just a thief and a criminal. That's what I do.
How would you prove it?
Well, I just get a crane and just dig or something. And just find him and then just grab him, take him to jail.
How would you prove that he's a bad person? I mean, fox. I guess, so they deserve to eat because, well, it's either eat or be eaten. Or, I guess so. Yeah, eat or be eaten, I guess. Because sometimes the ravens eat like leftover moose or something, from like a dead moose, like leftover meat from a moose or something. Well, I guess they do have a right to be mad. like super angry, being stolen from them from time to time to time to time to time.
To time to time to time.
They're wild animals. They have to eat, and they can't help it because it's their instincts.
How long do you think you could last underground without food or water? And how would you handle this?
I would probably think a day and a half. And to survive? Tough. Well, I think, you know what, I'm not gonna say it. It sounds a little too gross to say. Nah, I wouldn't. I would probably like dirt or something to survive. Probably like dirt or something to survive.
I'd also just come out in the rain so I can drink like puddles. That's what I'd do.
Any other things you would do to try to survive underground?
Well, I would eat like bugs and stuff. I would probably like bugs and stuff to eat it from like that far out. But you got it. But you have to eat. It's either like eat or be eaten. You can't help it.
What would you guys have done to trap and destroy Fox?
I would clog the hole. I would probably flush him out with water. Well, actually, if I was Bean, I would flush him out with apple cider in the first place.
That's what happened in the movie.
I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner.
The movie says a fox's greatest skill is digging. What is a human's best skill, do you guys think?
Ooh, creating. I think creating and... I think creating and building things.
Also driving. I don't think animals know how to drive. Except him.
Actually, I think that a human is supposed to have a whole bunch of talents.
Acrobatics. Swimming.
Animals can do that too. And
Magic.
Magic doesn't exist.
Magicians do. So they can do magic.
Pretty good cup of joe. Maybe because in that movie the animals are more civilized. Let's say it again. Civilized.
I don't know what that means. So I have no idea.
You don't know what civilized means or something else?
I just don't know what civilized means.
No, you're supposed to come up with your own answer.
Oh.
Why do you think the animals are British?
They
They
just dug a hole to go to another country, and they found that country. If there were more animals, well, I'd sort of just use lions and cheetahs and everything. Well, any other animal, like birds or anything else. That's what I'd do if I made that movie.
The animals I'd like to see? Well, I kind of like to see like a moose or something. Or like a bear because it's the forest and the countryside. And since farms, I'd like to see a little bit more animals in there. A little bit more animals on the farm, like a cow or something.
Yeah, plus they're farmers. They should just have pigs, horses, or cows, or more chickens. I just mean more chickens, like if there are more chicken houses and everything. Well, one thing I know, when the wolf did this, that was hilarious.
I thought it was a happy and sad ending because it was sad because they ended up in the sewer and they had to adapt it. But the good part was that they found a whole supermarket of food. That was pretty wicked.
Yeah, so I can just like come up to eat stuff every week
Well,
until it closes. So I can like eat it at night for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner all together.
I drew this because it's kind of like a symbol of victory. It was a pretty good scene to draw, and it was really hard too. Like the trees and everything, and the snow, and grass. Oh, and I kind of had a little trouble doing the backgrounds, but it worked out pretty good.
I drew spits.
No, down. Only those blueberries could knock them out in a single taste. Dogs love blueberries, just like how I like grapes.
I love blueberries, even though I don't like them anymore. Even though I want to try them again so I can like them again.
That's all, folks.